Here for good time as I get sleepy. It's 5 a.m. as a rising. Oh, so you're ahead. You're way ahead of me. Because right now it's not even midnight for us yet. In my time zone. If you're East Coast, yeah. I am East Coast. You're behind by 2 hours? Then why did you say 5 a.m. is approaching? It's only 10:30 right now. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I'm cold and wet apparently. Well, that's right, because I just got the gold armor. Although I should still not be cold and wet, right? Because I'm wearing the winter jacket? Unless I'm not. Okay, I guess I'm... Okay. Or I guess it's because it's raining? I don't know. What was I doing up here? Okay. I know what I wanted to do. Was I wanted to head back home to my base. Because, I remember last time we left off. Virginia was still not friendly to us for some reason. And I was trying to figure out if that was bugged or what. Because usually she's supposed to approach you. And as long as you don't have any sort of, like, weapon or anything out, she'll, like, start getting friendly with you. But she just runs from me every single time, regardless of if I have anything in my hands. So it's a little odd. And I still haven't figured that out. So we were gonna try to, like, see if Virginia came about. Trying to figure out what's going on with her deal and why she's not. I hope it's not just like a bug, you know. That would be my worry, is that it was just like a bug that I can't fix. It's like she's perma scared of me for some reason. That would suck, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Yeah. So we're gonna try to see if like we can make her friendly because she is important to the ending. There is another ending we can get that does not include like doing her whole little plot line or whatever. But I want to do her plot line. Now we get to have some fun. Right. Oh, okay. Alright. Woo! I would totally die doing this. You're totally not actually safe while doing this. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. That's fun. Woo! Oh. Yeah, I would like decapitate myself on one of these tree branches. Probably. No, don't get off. Oh. Ow. Whee! Oh, I'm flying. Ow. I just ran over a squirrel. That's in VR, dude. I want to throw up. You imagine that? I want to puke. Alright, how close am I? It's, actually pretty, yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah, I'm one of those people that gets motion sick pretty easy, so, like, that would go down not very well for me. Wow, that hurt me? Okay. Alright. Alright, game. I see you. Whatever. Well, let's go back to me base. What is that rumbling noise? What is that? What is that? I keep hearing that. I don't think I've heard that before. What is that noise? That rumbliness. That's weird. I don't trust that. Alrighty. So I'm not going to work on trying to get my base all set up and perfect. I'm just going to try and like get it to like a nice zone that if I want to come back and play like off stream, I can do that. Because you can continue the game after you've beat it. Just like in the Forest one. Yeah. Yeah, just me just running up a waterfall. Just casually. I love how you'll be really close to something on the map and it'll still be like miles and miles and miles and miles away. It's so like draining to shift W for so long. There we go. Now we're home. Honey, I'm home. Although Kelvin's not here. Kelvin's off doing his own thing, apparently. I don't know why Kelvin just kind of wanders off on his own. I wonder what he's doing. Maybe he's just going on his own adventures. Like he's just, you know. Glug, glug, glug. Like, do you think he goes on his own little, like, forest adventures where he's trying to, like, you know, discover things? Make sure we save now that we're back here. Get the respawn items. Well, good thing I have a little bit of health to top off. We'll take a chomp out of an energy bar. Okay. So essentially what we need to do here... Wait, why is this box here? We can kind of hang out for now. But, yeah, we can kind of hang out for now. Build a little bit. Not really worry about the game for a hot second, because we need Virginia to like approach us. I think the main way to get a Virginia to approach you is by like sleeping overnight and waking up, I believe. So evening is already approaching pretty quickly, so we will soon have that situation for us, which will be nice. Yeah, Yeah, we can work on some stuff here. Oh, I like how the snow falls off the tree when you... Oh, that's a nice little effect. The snow falls off the tree because you're whacking it. I like that. They thought about that. That's interesting that they thought about that. Wow, that tree almost just like flew into the river and didn't do anything else. Oh, that's not... Okay. Guess that's a thing. We can't put it that way? There we go. I would say that's what I was trying to do. There we go. It's a little crooked. It's a little weird. Look how many logs are in the river. Alright, that's a little awkward looking, but that's okay. Worse things have happened. I like how all these are in the river now. I don't think that's supposed to be how this works, but you know. All right, that's fine. Whatever we make ends meet, right? Yeah, now those are just in the... Now they're just in the river. That's cool. No. There you go. I'm trying to cover up the hole up there so be insulated for heat reasons. Oh. You know. Trying to keep myself warm like a weirdo in the winter. Okay, there we go. So note to self, do not ever cut with a log. Cut a tree down facing the wrong way, because that'll be a problem.
Although living on the beach might seem like a dream, we have
does it?
like
Does living like the beach seem like a dream? Do I have food? Oh, I have one raw fish, yeah. I can throw that up there. Yeah, night is falling, which is good, because that's what we want. We want Virginia to come around. Just to come around to our base after we're sleeping. Okay. Okay, I need like a relatively flat surface so I can actually cut this. Yeah, lean against that so I can cut you. No? Okay. Alright. Why is it snowing again? Well, that's pretty short. Yeah, the way I would ideally extend this is by doing something like... Yeah, but I'm not going to fuck with the building system too much because it's really kind of annoying. So I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, we are going to definitely sleep because it is getting nightfall. Pick up the Wawa. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat the canned food because we're full on that. There's one just sitting there so we can refill our inventory. Okay, perfect. Okay, both Calvin and Virginia aren't around. So, I don't know. Not quite sure what to do about that. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're doing. I don't think that's what they're doing, Brand 2. Yeah, none of them showed up. Just kind of lame. It's like I can't even put a tracker on Virginia because she's just not friendly. So yet for some reason, so I just like she's just kind of out doing her own thing. Okay. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Here she is. Here she is. Hello. Oh. She's friendly. She's friendly and we're gaming. Here, take this dress. There you go. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Okay, take my fancy dancy pistol. Here's a GPS locator. There you go. Hey, we're friendly. Let's go. Okay, perfect. What are these? Are these berries? Oh, did you give me these? Oh, thanks. Oh, she's bathing. I understand. I will leave you to that. Thank God. I was worried she was bugged. I was so worried she was bugged. And I was like, I'm never going to be able to get that ending that I want. But she is. We're good points. Fuck yeah. Good. I need to see. I should go get that gun back. Ideally. Yeah, I should go get that gun back because it should have actually respawned. Oh, it's not that big gun. Yeah, it should have ideally respawned. So we're gonna go on a little venture to get our handgun back because we just gave Virginia ours, so she can defend herself. And there's like a whole list of things you can do to like make Virginia happy that I like need to probably bring up. I know giving her her dress and giving her a weapon to defend herself makes her happy. I'm not sure what else does. I know those two for sure though. So we got that going for us. And the handgun is at the end, is like out in the ocean, so we can kind of follow the river. I wonder, can I sled down the river? Can I make a little boat? Can I be a little boat? Oh my God, I fucking can. This is beautiful. Or am I just sliding on the ground beneath the water? I think I'm sliding on the ground beneath the water. That would be funny though. Eee. Woo! I will say this is fun. I like sledding around. I remember looking at the sled when I first played this game and I was like, I'm never gonna use that. And now it's just like something I do any chance I get. Ooh. Okay, I think we gotta get up. Yep. Whee. This boat ride is not very exciting. Well, why'd you get off? You know what's funny? You can actually send Kelvin to get the, you go find a jukebox if yours goes missing. So if, like, you're in a base that doesn't have one, because mine had one that was just kind of, like, there, you know? As yeah, I had one that was just kind of there. So I will always have one. But if you don't have one, you can actually send him to go get one. Yeah, if you submerge, it kicks you off, which is sad. so I gotta be careful about that. Whee. Whee. The sad thing is we're not gonna be able to do this on the way back up, which is really sad. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this on the way back up, so that's gonna be kind of obnoxious. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this on the way back up, so we're gonna have to walk all this back, which is at least there's a fast way down, though. I mean, it's like real sledding in that regard, right? Like real sledding. The only fun part is the down part. Okay, that didn't work. Get off. It's not working. Always like rides like this at like theme parks, like the river rapids. Always those are super fun. I always enjoyed those rides a lot. Log flumes are a little different because they're like usually there's like big drops, which kind of reminds me of roller coasters. Went on Splash Mountain, Disneyland. That felt like I was literally dying. Oh my god, why did I fly so high? Oh, we're already here. Yeah, I felt like I was literally going to die. That was not fun. Yeah, like everybody, like, you know, because they had all that, if you've been or you've like at least watched it or know of it, like there's like a lot of like little animatronic sections and stuff that you float through before you actually, you know, get to the big fall on Splash Mountain. And everybody else is like, wow, that's cool, or wow, that's so neat. I'm sitting there going like, we keep going higher and higher. Like I am acutely aware of the fact that we just keep getting higher and higher up in the air. I am not a fan. Just because we're inside does not mean I don't know. Yeah, we can get another pistol rail from this guy too. I believe. Yeah. And more ammo. Okay. No batteries. I can recharge something real quick. Charge our chainsaw. We have a lot of pouches. What is this? Oh, okay, there we go. C4, yay. Okay. Yeah, alright. Time to go. I'm so glad Virginia turned up and stopped being scared of me for like no reason. We ride. Yeah, see that, like, there are ambient fish in this game. It's just like they're so rare for some reason. I guess what happened was, I guess in all fairness, if we're being real, it was kind of just super easy to it was super easy to just kind of like go next to a pond in the forest one with a bunch of fish and just like never have to worry about hunger ever. So I guess in order to make things difficult again, they made that not a thing. Okay, we got our pistol back, so that's good. Pretty sure that's it. I don't know why our character's stuttering. It's kind of worrisome. Okay, we gave Virginia our super decked out guns, so that's fine, honestly. Oh, the sharks are back. Well, that's cool. Oh my god, the force, hello. Sons of. Hi, Ash Alley, how are you? How are things going? Okay, time to swim back and try not to get eaten by the shark. Well, that's good to hear, friend. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh! Oh, they're trying to eat me. Whole time I'm just vibing. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're befriending Virginia right now. I just went and got my gun back after I gave her mine. Because I'm trying to set up the good ending to the game. Which we will probably do tonight. Probably get that done and complete the playthrough. I gave her dress. I gave her a gun. I don't know what... I don't remember the other ways you can befriend her. Like, I don't remember. Now we gotta walk all the way back. Follow her on adventures? Okay. So if she, like, beckons me, just follow her. That, like... Because there's kind of, like, this, like, a hidden, like, friendship system with her. That, like... Yeah, it's just, like, a hidden friendship system that, like, influences your ending. What's up, Sir Gibbs? Yeah, she gave me berries earlier and I ate them. Is there anything proactive I can do? Like giving her the dress and giving her the gun? Or is that like the only proactive thing you can do and you just gotta wait on her now? This water would still definitely be salty. You have a GPS locator on her? Yes. Yes, I do. The other thing, yeah. Okay. So... I wonder how much of it you need to do to, like, make her, like, friend... Like, she is friendly, because she obviously just comes up to me and stuff like that now, which is nice. But I wonder how much it, like... At what point does it, like, count for, like, you know, the purposes of, the, you know, the ending? I wonder. Because that I don't know. Because I don't want to, like, think that we're friendly... and then, like, go to the ending. Have you gotten her to peak friendship in a different playthrough? Yes. It was a shared playthrough with my friend Effie. So technically, yes. But that was, like, her playthrough. So I don't think it gave it to me. I think it gave it to her. Not sure how you know. Yeah, I don't... If it, I don't think I got the achievement for her doing it because it was her save, so it should be fine, right? Like I should get that achievement theoretically then. Gotta run all the way back. It was much more fun when we used the sled all the way down. Now we're just sprinting. Oh, that's right. My original base was over here. Although, honestly, not really worth the detour because there's so much running that it would even take to get over there. Even that wouldn't be worth it, theoretically. I don't know why that's my new favorite word, theoretically. Like, I'm not trying to sound like Ben Shapiro out here. Theoretically. If we just say something quicker and faster, and we say it more aggressively than the other person, then we win all our arguments. Nice call, merchant gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to track my survivors and get that free haste, which is totally not going to be just as annoying as regenning. Today, so hopefully you're doing well, bud. I appreciate you bunches. Which you were clearly not first. Give you a compliment? I like how you were just like... I like how you just had these like random bursts of confidence. I think it's such a funny wild ride when you have those little bursts of confidence. Like, it's just funny to listen to you. Like, I'm also happy and proud of you, but like, it's also very funny and entertaining. It's like I get brief glimpses of like, nobody can stop me. I am the most powerful thing on this planet. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You go. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss. Enjoy. Hey, but God, respectfully. See, like, stuff like that. Just off-the-wall statements like that, I'm just like... You go. You enjoy. But it's funny listening to them either way. Yeah, so funny. I have a funny bug with the trackers where even though I set them to like different things, they always turn up as the green phone for whatever reason. Like I'll set it to like house or something else and it'll just always turn into the green phone at the end when I place it. I'm just like, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I need to get up and around this. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking. And we're walking. We're walking. Walking through what looks like a fucking Bob Ross painting up here. Just happy little trees. Everywhere. Happy little trees. Yeah, I think I kind of deduced, for now, knock on wood, I think I kind of deduced what like was happening with like the Twitch server stuff with my streams. I have been connected to a far server because usually when you load up with OBS, you're just set to automatically connect to the closest server to you, which should make sense, right? But when I was doing that, that's when I was getting my issues. Like with all, well, like you guys were saying, or like it would just like buffer a lot and be annoying. So what I ended up doing was I've connected to like a farther server, not like too far away, but like not even the first 3 closest servers to me. And now things have been fine. Things have been fine since then. So I don't know. Maybe for some reason I can't connect to my own closest server without getting serious issues. So. Yeah, that's the thing. Witchy, do you have this game? Do you have Sons of the Forest? Where is she? He's over here for some reason. No? Elvin's finally coming back after a long expedition. Okay, no, that's my house. Where? She's not even on the map right now. Where is she? She's supposedly right here, actually. No, I don't have this? That's another game we could play. Yeah, hold on. Is she up here with Kelvin? Maybe Brand 2 is right. I just noticed there's 2 GPS markers on my base, and I only have 1. That's another game we could play, theoretically. In theory, a game theory. Yep, here she is. Walking on the ice. Were they repelling? Interesting. Why is this respawning this? What? Oh. Oh, is it for me? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's Calvin. Oh, that's right. I don't have to do that anymore. Not this. Oh, no, they built these. These aren't coffins. This is the coffin. Did you put that away? Okay. Oh no, that's not Kelvin. That's a fucking that's a cannibal. Why are you up here dressed like Kelvin? Get the fuck out of here. Where's my Kelvin then? Where did he go? My Kelvin has not showed up here in days. I know, I see her, Virginia. long as she doesn't hurt us, she's no problem. She's fine. She's allowed to hang out. It was her island first. She's, Virginia, you're gonna fall. Virginia, you're gonna fall. Okay, fine. I'll handle it. There you go. See? It's gone now. You don't have to worry. See, watch. Long live the king. Goodbye. Oh, well, that didn't work like I wanted to. Long live the king. Goodbye. Okay, third time's the charm. Long live the king. Goodbye. Woo! See? Fine. See? It's okay. Yeah, see, it's fine. You're good. You were totally fine. I'm not giving her my shotgun, because... I'm not giving her my shotgun, because I kind of need that. I've been hearing this lately, like this groaning noise. I don't know where I'm hearing that from. It is interesting. Right, well... Art mode for mobile? Yeah. DVD mobile. God. Twitch mobile is so far behind. Like, Twitch mobile is, like, I don't know. Twitch mobile, like, I don't know how the app's been in the state it's been in for as long as it is. Yeah, like, what is that noise? There is a dark mode for mobile? There is? I did not know that. I don't really use it, to be fair. But I did not know that. Whee! Also, hey, man. How are you today, bud? I know I said today, like, we haven't talked most of the day. I just slept in between those points, so, yeah. Hi. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna see. Is there a way to check friend? Yep. With Virginia, Sons of the Forest. Because that is a prevalent to our ending. Okay, how to befriend her. Okay, I understand. Let's see. Okay, well, like, okay, hold on. How to get... There's, like, no way to check? What? There's no way to check? Huh? What in the what? How am I supposed to know then? No, I'm so scared because I could theoretically go do the ending right now, but like, what if I do it and then we're not like I have befriended her, like we're hanging out, but like, is it enough? Because she's hanging out with me, like we're friends now. We can just try it, I guess, and I could just be sad as fuck when we get the bad ending. Or not a bad ending, but the normal ending. You don't really have a bad ending, realistically. Kelvin is supposedly here. Are you down here, bud? Are you at the bottom of the waterfall? Yeah, theoretically, we could go do the ending. I might spend one more day here. Yeah, because it's already... Yeah, it's already 3 in the evening, so we can spend another day here, rest, and then do the final trek. Yeah, we do the final trek tomorrow, or not tomorrow real life, but tomorrow in game. Oh, we got friends. Well, we'll save now that we befriended Virginia, because it doesn't say we need to have her max sentiment. We just need to have her befriended to get the good ending. Goodbye. Oh, you're alive. Let me fix that real quick. Goodbye. I was like, what is still screaming? And she's like sitting here groaning with her arm torn off. Like, oops. Calvin! Buddy. Oh, hi. Oop, sorry. What, where are we going? Where are we heading? Where are we sprinting to? Look at her hobble. Look at her run. Where are we going? What? Wait, what? What are we looking at here? Did she do Italian hands? Did she just do this? Did she just Italian? She's what? What are you doing? What? I don't like how you're just pointing that gun at me. Here, what? What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing when you do that? That little... What is she doing when she does that? Anyways. Calvin! Homie, hello. It's been a while. Hey, can you do me a favor? Oh, it looks like you're doing what I was gonna ask you to do. Could you, can you get some fish? Yeah, just drop them there. Yeah. Can you fish for me? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we vibe with the homies. Where did she go? Yeah, she's running off. She's going on her own little adventure. She's leaving. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. So we can have some food ready for tomorrow for our big adventure. Like how I just have that in my inventory, just a full leg. Come. Realistically, I don't think we need more than what we have, but you know, better than nothing. In case something goes wrong or something and we have to like come back and survive for another day or two. We'll have plenty of food. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I like this. Dance. Dance. Okay. He's too busy fishing. Hey, we got one rack full. That should be enough. Hey, you should take a break. Or you can follow me. Let's hang out. Let's be friends. Let's hang out, brother. You've done a good job. You got enough fish. Reviving. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out a little bit until it's late enough to sleep. Because if you sleep too early, what ends up happening is you wake up in the middle of the night. But then you essentially have to wait around and waste resources while you're actively awake. When you could just like sleep at the right time. Oh boy, a rock. What? What are you looking at? Alvin, if that is your real name. I wish I had more armor. I guess I could build some. Although bone armor is so bad in this game, which you will hear every segment of this playthrough until they adjust it. But yeah, I should probably armor up. That would probably be the smart thing before I do the ending. I just don't like being wasteful. It bothers me. Yeah. There we go. I'm just holding a bone like, hello? Alright. So now we're fully armored up. Hi, Virginia. Hi. What? What? What are you sprinting around for? What, you're the only one allowed to sit over here? Aren't you cold in that? It's literally snowing outside. Aren't you cold? Dance. Dance with us. Oh, look, he's crouching with me. Look at me and the friends. She did it a little bit. She did you see her wobble a little bit? Was she imitating me? Oh, I don't know if that was on purpose. It was funny. She was like, well, okay, I'll do this stupid little thing you're doing. Oh, that was wholesome. On purpose, no, that was hilarious. She's supposed to have them names? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did Virginia dirty. Now she's a little mutant lady. So, you can't hear or talk. And she has way too many limbs. Did Virginia a gun? Yeah, so she can defend herself. Yeah. Virginia just kind of like runs scared anytime a threat shows up. But if you give her a gun, she can actually, you know, defend herself. Yeah. Now she can do something about it if she gets attacked. Which is really nice. She appreciates it. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for nightfall. I could build something, but I don't know what I would want to build. The build mode in this game is kind of annoying, so I kind of don't want to deal with it. You know. Let's see, is there anything like in the normal build mode that's like fun to build? Because the other, why is that in like, why is the quality so bad on that? The planter, we can build a planter. Or we build a wall planter on like the side here. So we can get some aloe vera. Virginia! I know, I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I handled it. Get. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Careful. Careful. What? Alright. Don't worry, we're safe. We're safe, everybody. Everything is fine. Okay, let's give it... Oh, hold on. Back up. Oh, are we... Oh! Yeah, you showed them, didn't you? Said Virginia, more like Glock Virginia. Get out of here. Let's see, salmonberry. We already have food with the fish. Aloe vera, that's what I want. That's how we make the health mix, which I should probably make some of if we're going to be going into the caves at the end of the game. So we can heal up when things go wrong. And this prediction, I can't. I feel like, well, Witchy theoretically could, but Witchy's playing games. I could also stop and do it theoretically. Okay, delete. There we go. Always playing games? True. I did it. Yeah, you got him, Virginia. You killed him. You slayed. You girl bossed it. Look at the bird. Oh, it just took a rabbit! A dog just took a rabbit. Wait, where did you put it? You just... Okay, you just drop it in the water? That's wasteful. Let's see, what time is it in game? It's getting there. We can sleep soonish. Soonish. What's up? What you want? Hmm? What's up? Alright. You just wanted to stare at me ominously. I'm gonna just put a little skull lamp up here. Yeah, cozy. What? What are you running at me? What? We're coming? Where are we going? Where are we going? I'm listening. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Alright. Okay, where are we headed? Oh yeah, I see him, I see him. I can get him. I'm cold and wet, huh? There you go. They're done. We got him. What? Thumbs up. You're like, hey, good job. Thank you. Is that what you were trying to get me to do? You just want me to deal with the bad guy? Oh, no, no. We're going somewhere else? Where are we headed? I'm listening. All right. Take me. It's getting late, though, Virginia. Was there a bad guy over here? Where? Is somebody over here? You were pointing. I didn't see anybody, but maybe your eyes are better than mine. You're a mutant, so who knows? What? There's nobody over here. There's nobody over here, Virginia. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, we got more friends. Gonna handle them really quick. Okay. I like how he's just swinging in the distance and like he thinks that works. Okay. Okay. He makes you go kill them instead? I mean, she's probably new to using a gun. Also, thank you for the aloe vera. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We need more health mix because we're about to be going to finish the game, which is very helpful. That's very kind and thoughtful of you, Miss Virginia. Oh wait, that made an energy mix. Wait. Oh, I just ate it. Okay. Oh, do I not have the plant for that? To finish it? No, I do. I'm just not... It's kind of hard to see this whole inventory sometimes. So what do I have? You're cold wet, am I? So I have 2 health mix, an energy mix, plenty of food. Alright. Alright, it is definitely time. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, today's the day, everybody. Today is the day. Cold and wet, you're cold and wet. Shut up. Shut up, game. Did I ask you? All right, we drink a lot. Grab a bunch of food. Eat one of those. Okay, probably 2 of them. Alright, let's get all ready up. Alright. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go on our big adventure. Alright. You're still following me? That band sure band that made music. Hey. I appreciate that there is a radio in the game. Even if they could only get one artist. Okay, so the ending area is a bunker on the other side of the mountains on the west side of the map. So we gotta go on a long trek. Get there. Are they both following me? I love them. They're so great. Okay. And hopefully this bunker is not repopulated with foes. So we can go to the important part. Because that end area is really the final zone is very, very tricky. The final I guess cave you would call it is very, very tricky. More walking. More walking. More walking. I was playing with my friend Effie on her save where I was her free labor. I was like a second Kelvin getting logs for her base and stuff. And she was like, it would be a good idea. Like, there's like abandoned golf carts all over the island. It would probably be a good idea if they like tried to they gave you the ability to like maybe drive one of those if they're gonna make the map this fucking huge. Yeah. Like be able to find gas, yeah, like gasoline canisters around the map. So it's like another unlockable item. And then you know, fill them up and drive around. That'd be a good idea. Devices prove themselves overrated? No. Prove is exactly as strong as people make it out to be. I mean, it's free gen progress. Like, what do you mean overrated? There's only like a select few perks in the game that do just kind of give you free gen progress, right? And that's the main objective of the game. I feel like if there was a perk on Killer side that just like just gave you a free hook state, like, I don't think anybody would be like, oh, well, that's perk's underrated, you know? I don't think anybody would feel the same way. Everybody would be like, yeah, of course that perk's good. First game you say corrupt was slow. Yeah, I remember that. Corrupt is definitely a slowdown perk. That's the only thing it does. I actually edited that video today, that react, where that happened. Yeah. Yeah, I actually edited that video today where we had that discussion. Kelvin actually is following me. He's doing his best. He's lagging behind, but he's definitely trying, and I do appreciate his effort. I would argue that Craft is not a very good perk in 2023. It's one of those perks that, like, because it goes away when you instantly, like, when you instantly down somebody, it's like if you have a good chase in the beginning, you get punished. It's silly. He says if you split up and gens, it's always more efficient. Not always. At the beginning, yes. Later in the game, no. Later in the game, it's always like, okay, so like, now Scott has like twice the hours I do, so like, you know, I am a half expert compared to him. But like, to me, it's always been split up for the first like 2 or 3 gens, and then come together in like the last 2 gens. That's how I've always seen like good teams like that, like usually like end up like beating me. That's what they do, is they'll split up for like the first 3 gens, and then they'll prove thyself the last 2 gens. Because, like, if I'm, like, chasing somebody, right? If I'm chasing somebody, right? And the 3 other survivors are not occupied at all, and we have 2 gens left. 2 people on a gen with prove, and the other person on a gen solo wins you the game. Right? Like, that is really, really good. So I found it interesting that that was, like... You know, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way? It might be this way. Yeah, I think it's this way. Because that's going towards, like, where we spawned. And, like, the printer cave and all that. We need to be going this way to, like, the golf course side of the map. Hopefully we could zoom out the map. But there's no option to do that, so... You know. Which is something that the original Forest had. The original Forest had a full map that, completed itself as you explored. This game does not have that for whatever reason, because it just gives you this little GPS thing that you can't zoom out and says, that's okay. Only map you can see? Yeah, this is the only map you can see is this thing. This little GPS thing right here. QV decision? Yeah, especially when the map is like 4 times as big as it's supposed to be. It says Kelvin's up top of me, but he's clearly not here. So I don't know what it means by that. Kelvin's just like inside my soul or something? I don't know. Oh. I don't want to deal with you guys. Dude, yeah, well, like, I get what he means, right? Like, I 1000% get what he means, because there's no reason you should be grouping up on gens at the beginning, right? Unless it's, like, a very, very important gen. For example, there are plenty of maps that have really, really tight 3 gens, like, well, that's right. Hi, Calvin, you are actually here. I have to go up and over this. I can't, yeah, it doesn't matter. We just have to cross this ridge. Like, if it's an important gen, like on Azerov's, for example. Azerov's resting place, where there's that choke point in the middle. Getting that gen done, very important. Haddonfield, the 3 gen, in Myers' house, with, like, either the porch gen or the inside gen. You need to do one of those first, probably, to break up the 3 gen as soon as possible. Other than that, though, like, you should ideally always be splitting up until there's, like, 2 or less gens, really. Well, 3 gens for a character like Nurse is kind of like subjective, right? Because she has so much mobility and can go through walls. The things that would initially not be 3 gens for other characters become 1 because of her power. But yeah, like, doing a like a very important middle gen early can be really strong for a Survivor team. But other than that, you really shouldn't be grouped up on a gen for any reason until like 2 or less gens. So that's kind of what he's trying to say, I believe. It's like, hey, people that think they get proof value the whole match are wrong. Which is right. Like, you know, you would be doing things. You would be winning the game faster if you split up early and try to use your proof later. Proof really comes alive at like 2 or 3 less gens. Something like that. But it is definitely a factor, a perk that you bring that wins games. So to downplay it as well is also a puzzling choice. So long answer short, yes and no. Yes and no to what he thinks. Can't see the trail because it's covered in snow. I love Kelvin's little waddle. Like, he doesn't exactly run, he just kind of like waddles at you, which is kind of cute. Yeah, it's taking us 4 in-game hours to get to this side of the map. Just crazy. I wish Virginia could come with us. I can bring Kelvin, because I can assign, commands to Kelvin. You can't do that to Virginia. Virginia just kind of does her own thing. If she wants to hang out with you, she will. If not, she's just going to run away. Time definition of important painter is important. What do you mean? What does that mean in relation to what we're talking about with proof? With like self-care and pain res. I believe that dot on the map ahead of us is where we need to be. If not, it's one more up. Hit by a pain res? Yeah. You can do that with like toolboxes or anything though. Toolboxes, BNP, hyper focus. But those are, I guess, like, you know, case in point, like those are the, you know, some of the stronger perks in the game that you could run for that reason. But they're definitely not underrated. Gen speed is just good. Wow, crazy. Who would have thunk? I don't know. I like some of Scott's takes are okay, but I think sometimes he says things just to like farm the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like he says stuff to get a reaction out of people, and it works. So, like, not that he doesn't believe what he's saying, but sometimes I feel like he like not exactly exaggerates. What's the word I'm looking for? Embellishes. He kind of just like, hey, well, I'm just gonna say this thing and see how people react to it. You know. You know, like he probably believes his takes to some extent, but like often it feels like he says things for a reaction. Kind of lame. What do you not? What do you hardcore dislike about it? Whee! Oh, I was hoping we keep sliding, but we didn't. This is so sad. But yeah, you know, that's kind of like, that's kind of unfortunately like, you know, even though it's something I would never do or content I don't particularly like, you know, things that I would not particularly do myself. That is kind of like what kind of like the what is the content creation, you know, situation. You know. Okay, this, yeah, that's a different bunker. We gotta go this way. Yeah, it's the second dot up. I was right. Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. I would never do it, but like, I get it. Controversy is what, you know, drives numbers. If you're very, like, complacent, yeah, I even put a house there. If you're very complacent and kind of have very by-the-books content, you know, it's not as interesting, so. I feel like I've watched I watch True Talent time to time. I do, like sometimes in the morning when I'm bored I'll watch. I think it's just kind of like sometimes they just say off the wall things that I just can't get behind. Like the whole like the Indian people are after me thing. That was what? That was a yikes. And occasionally he just says stuff like that that just makes me like look at him sideways like, what was that? Why did you say that? You know? So that, like, it's concerning, I guess. Again, that's kind of just like, that's a lot of DBD content. Not even DBD, but like Twitch content creators. It's like, you know, you sit there to watch them play a game, but then, like, they'll say something that kind of, like, you know, pull back the curtain a little bit about, like, their belief systems and stuff like that. And you're like, ooh, you know? That was kind of yikes. Crotchery opens conversation. Well, just woke up with shrimp posture, sleep, everything hurts. Yeah, don't do that. Don't hurt yourself. Well, it's too late now, but don't do it again. 100% convinced what he said. Yeah, I think that's another thing. It's like I was saying earlier this week, anybody who's like super duper biased and really act like super hard unwilling to hear out like, you know, thoughts aside from their own kind of turns me off. It's not even a personal thing. Like I hate them. It's just like, what's the point in talking to you if you're not gonna like be even slightly open-minded? You know, like it's just like talking to a brick wall. This geocaching game looks neat. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, that's probably my biggest complaint of this game. Is it's just the map's so big. It's just essentially just a walking simulator. There's good and fun gameplay in between, but it does kind of essentially amount to just being a walking simulator a lot because the map is too big with nothing to do in it. It's probably my biggest criticism of the game. You know, it is fun. Alright, here we go! It's time. Galvin's probably going to stay outside, which is unfortunate, because I wish he could come in with me. Let's build some armor that we lost, defending our base a little bit. We don't have any bones, so we cannot, actually. We're going in as is. Right. Okay. Quick. Okay, world loading in. Oh, the game is having a hard time loading this area. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna eat first to get all stocked up on our bars. Yeah, I gotta do a react Tuesday to that video he put out. Some of the stuff that they said in reaction, not in the video itself, but in reaction to like video and comments on Twitter was very alarming. But we'll be, like I said, I'll unpack that box when I have to. Yeah, we'll unpack that. We'll unpack that all on Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, like Spooks and Jukes has rated me, I think once or twice. Always been kind and polite to me. Always been kind and polite to me. Very much so. Very kind to me. But it's like, you know, in the DVD community, it's like, you know, we go off the rails a lot over simple things that perhaps should not, you know, really get that deep, but they do. Oh, fall asleep again? Well, hopefully you rest well this time and don't hurt yourself. Okay, I believe this is where we end up. This one? Yeah, it's this one. I wish Kelvin could have came with me. Trade all this stuff for Swan, which is good. We're gonna need all this ammo.
Although living on the beach might seem like a dream, we have
Living on the beach might seem like a dream.
These are my friends. This is my life. And this is Dana Point, California.
Fridays at 9 on KXTV.
Where do we end up? Yeah, here we go. Oh, like, this is around here somewhere. Gotta get the gold armor on. Protecting the outside. Yeah, he's watching the door. There we go. Okay, time to put all the armor back on that I just took off. To put on the gold armor. Because the gold armor is more like DR. It's not actually armor. Not DR, or... It's what is happening? Why am I simultaneously wearing the bone armor and the gold armor at the same time? Okay. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Okay. Yep, here we go. Here comes the fun part. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. I can't take the golden armor off. So I'm just stuck like this. Okay, this is going to be challenging. Are you serious? I can't put on creepy armor? Oh, no. Maybe it's something like you have to have the gold armor on to, like, be in this area. Because you had to have it on to enter the door. So maybe it's not going to let me. Yeah, it's not going to let me. That's troublesome. That's very troublesome. That just made this a lot harder. But it shows me wearing the bone armor. Like, I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah, this part is difficult with this part's difficult like with oh, we have different kinds of ammo, huh? This part's very difficult. And the fact that I bugged out and don't have our armor is, or it's intended that you can only run into gold armor. Either way, doing this armorless is going to be pretty difficult. The golden armor, like you see, doesn't... I won't take as much damage as usual. Shit. Won't take as much damage as usual, but I am essentially, like, completely vulnerable here, so... That's not good. And these things, these big crawly guys, are, like, some of the strongest in the game in terms of enemies, so... Not looking forward to fighting a bunch of them without armor. With very little armor. Okay. Yep. Yeah, look at him. It's so weird. I don't know how this guy is like one hand holding a shotgun while he's holding a flashlight in the other, but you know, we don't talk about that. Need to pull an Ellen Ripley and like tape it to his gun. Can I do that? Can I do that? We can't. That's so sad. We have all the materials for it, theoretically, that we could do too. The game just won't let us. Game hates fun. Confirmed. Creepy. Very, very creepy. Yeah, this part is very perilous, I think would be the word. Gotta be very, very careful. Not slide into lava and shit like that. Also a lot of voids down here still, of course. Don't worry about that too. My Phoediophobia is triggering because it sounds like hissing. So I'm like, is there a snake over there? How can they climb in lava? You lived through that. Oh shit. Stop reloading! You can't reload cancel in this game. Yeah, imagine if I didn't have a shotgun here, how awful this would be. Berkey Heckin' J, hello friend. Homie, it's been so long. How the hell are you? It's good to see you. Hi, handsome man, right back at you. How you been? Oop. There's so many of these guys. Oh, the lava splash effects. That's neat. God, there's so many. That's cool that the lava has splash effects. That's a neat touch. Siege? What's wrong with Siege? There's a lot wrong with Siege. But you can say that about DBD too, so. I'm like being surrounded. This is not great. I feel like I should just go. If they want to follow me, they can. Flashlight's getting low. How's the game though? It's pretty good. It's got a lot of flaws though. It's technically still in early access, so that's probably why. But I still prefer the first game way more. But it's an alright game. It's still fun to play with your friends. But yeah, I still like the Forest one way more. But technically the game is not finished because it's quote-unquote in early access, so you know, it is what it is. That's why I don't like early access games, because they can just use that excuse for the game being subpar. Like, technically it's not done. So I just wish games we would stop the whole early access thing as a trend period. Okay. Out Demona. Okay. Well, okay. Demons. Stay in the cube. The cube. Myself back from buying it? It's a great time with friends. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you're playing this with friends, you'll probably have a blast. But if you're playing this by yourself, there's going to be long, awkward silences of you walking by yourself with nothing really to do. You're just like, and we're walking, because the map is huge. The map is ginormous, and there's not a whole lot in it. So it's like, kind of in this situation of like being bored out of your mind. But if you're playing with friends, you're laughing, you're having fun. Like, obviously traveling long distances while chit-chatting and voice comms and hanging out is a way nicer experience. Well, that's kind of like Forest's strong point, like just as a game series, is you can play it as just like a fun I fuck around and I just build shit and play a survival game, or you can actually try to like, you know, do the plot story stuff and like, you know, have a like play that side of things. But I think in the Forest those two sides were equal. Then Sons of the Forest, like the playing with your friends is just like measurably better. Like, just kind of surviving and fucking around is measurably more fun than actually doing the plot stuff. It's very bare bones. Like, in Forest 1, there was, like, the cave system was really, 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 like, intricate. And, like, they were all, like, tied together and stuff like that. But, like, this game, it's, like, half the caves are, like, one room and don't go anywhere. And I do mean half. I'm not exaggerating. Like, literally half of the caves in the game are just like one room with like nothing special in it. So it's just kind of like really underwhelming to go from this to that. The plot story, I mean, like the plot's okay. It's just that like there's not like the activity of actually doing it is boring. Like I said, because the cave system's not really as robust as the first games. This game does have like little cutscenes here and there, but like because it's, you know, it's the Forest, you know, it doesn't explicitly tell you what's happening, so you kind of have to figure it out yourself. I heard one. Is that him? He's blending in very well. Yeah. There's another one here. Yeah. Slowly but surely we'll make it through here. Just try not to actually run into one of them. Game has guns? Yes, it does. Technically, the old game had a gun that you could get. It was very bad. So. Oh, not even just the flare gun. There was a flintlock pistol you could get in the original game, but you had to like find all different parts of it all across the island and assemble it. I had no idea, yeah, because you had to get, like, you had to essentially, you know, explore the whole island to get all the pieces and assemble it. So it's not something that is you're guaranteed to have in every playthrough. He just hit his friend. Oh god, there's so many. So many. Oh god, am I out of ammo? No, I gotta reload. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. He came from the side. It's like a Velociraptor. He distracted me and then came from the side. Literally the Jurassic Park strat. Oh my god. I need to reload. Alright, Try. How's it going? I'm trying not to die. Apparently it's working, but we don't know for how long. Okay, I am out of... Oh shit, I am about out of ammo for this. Yep, I am out of ammo for this. Okay, we have slug ammo that's still dope. Oh my god! Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna try to just run this way, because they're kind of like forcing me out of the cave. I need to be on this side, so I can keep progressing into the cave. Oh my god, please. Fuck, wrong time to reload. Please just die. So many. God. You think they'd watch me kill like their entire family and they would be like, okay, maybe we shouldn't fuck with this guy, but like, it's not. So many of these things. Imagine this without the shotgun. They're literally fucking multiplying, like, brother. Look at how tanky they are. Like, look at that. He's not dead. He still wasn't dead. Tanky boys. Tanky boys doing tanky things. Yeah, they are rough, buddy. Prepared for this. What we've been saving up for, boys. Okay. I think that's supposed to be the guy's son? Of the Puffertons? The Puffington? Something family like that. Yep. Hi, Kelvin. Interdimensional stuff. Woo! Yep. The lady got turned to goo. He wasn't in the box when we teleported. I don't think I got the good ending. I don't think I was friendly enough with Virginia, because I think she's supposed to be there at the end if you... Yeah, I guess I didn't. What more do I need to... I don't know. I wasn't about to sit there for like 4 hours trying to farm friendship with her on a stream. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't about to sit there for 4 hours for, like, farming friendship with her on a stream. That's unfortunate. If only there was some way to, like, just check it. Like, that's dumb that you can't... Like, for something that important, you just can't check it. Like, there's no way to check her friendliness towards you. Like, it's just silly. We got Kelvin, though. In theory, there's no reason my character wouldn't be able to be like, hey, I saw your daughter. She's just a little bit of a mutant, so... Yay. I don't know what more friendship I could have... I don't know. Like, besides just sitting there and farming friendship for hours and hours, I don't know what I could have done more. Just by, like, following her areas and accepting her gifts. It's just kind of like... I don't know. I feel like giving her her dress or the gun should be enough. It's kind of lame. Because there's no way to, like, track how good your friendship is with her, so it's just kind of like... I hope we're friends enough. You know, it's just kind of lame. Oh, we can hold escape to speed through it. Yeah, I definitely, especially in its current state, definitely very much prefer the first game. There's little things about this game I enjoy more, like the little animations and new items and stuff like that. But I think in general, like, the first game's superior. And I guess, once again, the game's technically in early access, so we don't know. We don't know if it's like, you know, if that's just because the game is, like, you know, not finished yet and it'll be better eventually. But, like, you know, it's just like I've been saying throughout the playthrough, it's like, the map's way too huge. Like, the map's way too big. Like, that's just, like, the long and short of it, right? It's just, like, no matter how you feel about it, the map's just way too big. Like, you gotta have stuff to do. Like the reason, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. So, like, there are two ways to do extremely large maps in video games. Because, like, there's plenty of games that have really huge maps, but they have fast travel. They have fast travel because the map's huge. For a survival game, like Sons of the Forest, that wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. So they just went the route that you just have to walk everything. So here are the two routes you go with that. Either you make it to where the island is interesting enough that walking around it is not boring, because there's plenty of stuff to do all over the place. There's tons of landmarks, tons of, like, activities. There's tons of enemies. Like, essentially, like, walking through the island is not a boring thing if it's going to take you a while to get from one side to the other. But unfortunately, it's just trees, hill, river, trees, hill, river, trees for, like, the entire island. Even the old game had more biomes. There was, like, the right side that was just, like, mostly only rivers, and you had, like, the crocodiles and stuff, and then you had the west side, which was mostly just all coastline. You had the south side, which was just filled to the brim with, like, mutants, because that's where their main base was. The north side's obviously the snow area. And it's like, this game didn't really have that. It had snow area or forest area. You either had snow area or forest area, and it was like the entire map, which is snow area or forest area. And it just wasn't interesting as a result. So just walking incredibly long distances was super boring. So obviously the second route you could go with that is give the players a way to traverse those extremely long, boring areas. Some other method, like I mentioned, my friend Effie suggested that you give it, like, some sort of like, give us the ability to actually drive the golf carts that are found throughout the island or something like that. That way we can, like, traverse the boring parts of the island, nothing going on, a little quicker. But there's no way to do that, so you just end up shift Wing for, like, hours and hours and hours, which is just so boring. Secondly, like I was saying while we went down there to do the ending, the cave system. The cave system's kind of boring. like the caves in this game are just a huge and major step down from the first game. In the first game of the forest, the caves, there's a huge cave system that spans the entire bottom of the map, and all the caves are like generally interconnected. So like even you can like exit on one side of the map, go to the other, completely underground. And it was really interesting, and there would be like, there would be like the baby cave, and then there would be like a meeting place, and there would be like a bunch of like, of weird and crazy items. But like the cave systems don't do that in this game. There's like 1 or 2 good caves where it's actually a super long cave where you get a good item at the end, and that's it. And the rest of the caves, like I was saying earlier, no exaggeration, about half the caves in the game are just like one room with like generic items. Literally, it's like one room with generic items, and that's it. And that's like, I don't know, man. Like, that's just doesn't really do it for me. Like, especially when I've played a game from the same dev in the same series that was better before. Like I don't know. Like, why? I don't know. And once again, it's early access, so you can just point everything at early access and be like, it's an early access problem. That's why. It's an early access problem. It's just not done yet. But it's like, the cave systems were boring. I can't tell you how disheartening it was to travel for 4 in-game hours, not real life hours, 4 in-game hours across the map to a cave that I saw on my mini map, just for it to be a single room with like some rope. like I traveled 4 in-game hours cross map to get to this cave, and it's just a single room with a bunch of boxes of rope. Like, what? There's like minor gripes that aren't as serious. Like, armor is really bad in this game. Like, all the armor goes away instantly. All the enemies do a ton of damage, and it's just like little stuff like that. It's just like, why? My question is, besides the fact that it is the new game, why play this over the old game? And I think I have a hard time answering that question. I think that's a problem. Besides the fact that it's newer, so ergo it has nicer graphics, and, if you're wanting to play the sequel to the first game, like, what is the appeal? Why would I pick this over the other one? I think this game in no meaningful way other than graphics improves on the formula of the forest. Like, oh, when you craft stuff, you have a neat little animation now. Cool. It's like everything that's improved about this game is completely graphical. Everything else, I would rather be playing the other game, which is just like not really a good like feeling. And it's something to be said. Is like, The Forest is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's 9 or 10 on my top 10 list, but it's one of my top 10 games of all time. So I hold that game in pretty high regard. So like, the fact that this one's not as good does not make it a bad game. It is a derivative of an amazing game that is like top 10 games for me, right? So it's not bad, but it's certainly a major step down for seemingly no reason. Like, it is a major step down from its predecessor for nearly no reason. I did like Kelvin, but once again, like, if I'm playing like a hardcore survival game, having a friend just kind of like following me around is just kind of like, oh, well, like, okay, well, if I'm running low on food, I just tell him to go fish, right? Like, I don't have to go do it myself, right? So that tension kind of like, and the devs were questioned about that, and their answer was just like to kill Kelvin, and I'm just like, okay, well, like, okay, all right, just kill him, smile. Virginia was neat. I liked the system with befriending her. Like I said, in the ending, it's impossible to tell where your friendship's at, so it's, if you're going for the good ending on purpose, there's no way to tell. So that's lame. But I did like that. Earn or build out of time and not be given it at the start. Yeah, it's like, if I ever needed anything, I just told Kelvin to go do it. If I needed more logs, just Kelvin go do it. If I need more fish, Kelvin go do it. It's like, he never struggles finding anything that you ask him to go get. So like, you don't get that level of like autonomy and like mastering the game like that feeling of reward that the Forest 1 gives you when you're like, okay, I found fresh water. I'm going to sit next to this fresh water. Okay, this fresh water is great, but it doesn't have any fish in it. I should have set up my base somewhere that had fresh water and fish. Okay, I found that. Now I have a steady food supply. This is good. Now I need to go find animal furs so I can make a water skin so I can take this water elsewhere so I can explore other parts of the map. But I set up my base in an area where that animal doesn't really spawn often, so I gotta travel really long distances. So like all that, you know, building that self-sustainability for yourself is just given to you through Kelvin. Like Kelvin just does everything for you. And the fact that the game just like, just kill him if you don't want that is just so, what a weird answer. Just murder him. Like, okay. But if I'm like trying to be like pseudo immersed straight, like I'm trying to like follow the story and that sort of thing, there's like no reason for me to kill Kelvin. If I want a more immersive experience of like a survival game, like there's no reason for me to kill Kelvin. I would just utilize Kelvin. So I don't know. It's just like I said, I think I don't think it's a bad game, but it's inferior to the first game in almost every way, which makes me question why, besides, ooh boy, new game, why you would pick this one over the other one. So, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, unfortunately. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunately how I feel about it. Is I just kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know how else to phrase it. It's just like, why would you play this over the first one? Why would you play this over the first one? And I can't find really a single reason I would want to play this game. Besides literally just like, the graphics are prettier. That's it. That's literally all I got for you is like, well, the graphics are prettier, and hey, if you want a different, it's almost, I feel like I just had an epiphany. If you really enjoyed playing the Forest, like the original Forest, and you really enjoyed playing that with your friends, and you want a nice new map to do that in, like you want a new map, right? Then yes, this is a map DLC for you to do effectively all the same things you did when you first played the original Forest, where you're having a lot of fun, you were knocking down trees, you were laughing and killing cannibals and getting their bones to make armor and stuff. And like, if you were into all that in the Forest one, this is a nice little map DLC for you to be able to do those things even more. Do those things even more. But I don't know. Outside of that, I would just wait. Honestly, I would just wait. The game is theoretically, technically, in early access. That's what they said. It's in early access, so it's technically not done. So depending on what they want to end up doing, with what they want to end up doing with the game, if they actually want to, end up, actually filling it out and actually finishing it, quote unquote, then like, yeah, then come back to the game, then play it. But right now, unless you just want a fun game to mess around with your friends with, you're realistically not missing much. So yeah, that's about how I feel about that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like playing DBD. Yeah, I don't really feel like playing. Yeah, I don't really feel like playing Deebs, and it's been about like 4-ish hours, so I think we might end stream a little bit early. Because like, yeah, I don't feel like starting a whole new experience with Debbie Delight. So yeah. Indie horror, Resident Evil? Well, what Resident Evil would I do? Like, I just start a random Resident Evil playthrough? Or indie horror? I'd have to download stuff. Like, real quick. But, yeah, I might just end. One, yeah. I always have one downloaded, but, like, I don't know. I think I'd rather just, like eat and relax. Because I usually stream it for another, like 2-ish hours. I haven't really not streamed like that in a really long time. So I think I'll take 2 more hours for myself. And actually, eat earlier and work on some YouTube stuff, and all that wonderful stuff that I don't usually get to do. But yeah, have a good one. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me take a look. See, there's somebody we can ring. Des is streaming? What? I thought Des only streams every. Wait. I thought what? I thought Des only streamed every 6 months. She's broken the code. Anyways, we're gonna raid Des then. Since Des is actually streaming, which is interesting. Yeah. Sundays are my off day, so you won't see me tomorrow. Or later today, technically, if you're on East Coast. But Monday, I'll be back with Killer Things. Did you say I'm probably gonna fall asleep 10 minutes ago? Yep, she sure did. But now she's streaming, so yeah. Just playing Valheim, which you know, that was that Norse kind of like survival game that came out a little while ago. Not really a survival game; it's more like an MMO, right? Yeah, yeah. I'll send you over to them, and I'll see you guys in the Monday zone. But if I do not, I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.